Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live duel. So on the left side, this is actually going to be a rematch. This is a top cut match of a couple of weeks ago, where Alex is playing Flu on the left side, and we are playing Spright on the right side here. She beat me last time. If you guys have seen that video, if not, I'll link it somewhere in the video. But yeah, she actually destroyed me last time. I had no other plays, and let's see this time if it changes anyway. Before we get into the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. And we're going to see some die rolls here. And it looks like Floowandereeze has won the die roll and gets to choose who's going to go first here. We see a Raigeki, the trap card, a Terraform, which is either map, and then map and D-Shifter. So you're going to activate D-Shifter here, and, very, very good. Set 2 cards, and they're just going to pass. That's great for us, but not great for Flu. We're going to draw for turn here. We are in our D-Shifter, which hurts the deck a little bit, not too much. We won't be able to do Swap Frog plays, but we're a normal summon a Beaver, activating the effect, summoning the Angler. We won't be doing some Sprint Angler plays either. But our normal summon has not been stopped, and we have 2 level 2s on the field. That's pretty good. We're special summon out Blue, already a great start, but activating the effect, searching for the Jet effect's going to special summon itself, searching for most likely the Trap card, searching for Starter here instead, okay. Playing the Starter, summoning out the Carrot, trying to stop those 2 trap cards if they're going to be doing something, or spell cards, never know. They do have Raigeki in their hand, so we don't know that, but us as viewers do. So, that Carrot should probably be staying on the field. Here we're going to be overlaying for a Gigantic. We're going to activate the effect of the Gigantic, detaching the Beaver there. So a Swap Frog. Interesting that we're still doing Swap Frog, unless we have, do we have a Water and a Swap Engrave? We do. We have Water and Beaver, so we're going to special with the Swap Frog. That's a way to get to totally awesome here. Here we're going to enter battle phase, attacking, and then we're going to be, this should be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. This should be not enough for game. This should be like around 7,000 there. Should be like 7,200 actually, if I do recall correctly. We have 16 and 13. I think actually we leave them with exactly 600 or it's 700. I'm not sure. I know Gigantic 16, Blue is 11, and then the was also 11, or not 11, but it's 13. Here they're going to activate the map. We're going to activate the effect of the Carrot to negate and destroy. Here they're going to activate Raigeki. We're going to have the Toad negate that. That makes sense. We're going to steal it. Then we're going to activate Toad effect here, adding back a Swap Frog. Here we should have attached the Angler, so we would have been able to add the Swap Frog. They're going to activate the effect of Terraforming, searching for another map. And they do have a Little Bird in hand. They're going to activate the map effect. That's going to be fine. Because they didn't activate the effect of the map. They just activated the map here. They're going to activate the map, revealing a card. Banishing the Eaglin here. Normal summoning the Rubina. Activating the Rubina, chain link 2 is going to be the Eaglin. And here we have a choice. If we negate the Eaglin there, we're going to let it go through actually. Choosing not to negate it makes sense. Because they could just, add the, they could just add the Eaglin here and be able to normal summon. They're going to activate the effect. We're going to chain the Gin Buster, and she's going to chain the Trap card here, making our monster effect negated. And do we have another form of interruption? Going for here the M pen effect on activate, and we're going to chain the Rubina. Adding the Dreaming Town here. So now we know all the cards in their hand. They're going to normal summon, I assume, the Barrier Statue as well. And I believe either the Djinn Buster or the statue is going to live. Or they're going to attack into the. They're going to leave the Djinn Buster on the field. That makes sense to me. You want to be able to negate. Don't want to be able to negate your trap cards. But we do have their Raigeki here. So here we're thinking very, very hard. We're going to start off by standby phasing and go into the main phase. And here I have options. If we normal summon, we're going to be hit by that spell card. So we're going to start off by Raigekiing. Make sure that we can summon into the wind monsters. We can now normal summon whatever we'd like. We're going to activate a Sornier effect. Okay, makes things interesting. Banishing the shifter to summon itself out. Then we're going to activate the trap card. Normal summon the Rubina. Rubina effects going to be chaining to the Eaglin. Adding it back here, they're going to be able to search. They're searching for the Stree here. They're going to normal summon out the Eaglin, activate its effect, searching for either a Ryza, an Apex, or the M-Pen once again. Searching for the M-Pen once again, that makes sense. Going for the M-Pen, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 is going to be the Eaglin to add itself back. So now we know they have the Stree as well for their normal summon. Then M-Pen's going to be searching for the spell card. And here you have to think. Are they going to choose to keep normal summoning or not? I don't think they. I wouldn't. We have 3 cards in hand. And is there any way where we can just beat the M-Pen here as well? We're a normal summon Swap Frog. No effect. And we're going to send. We're activating the Swap Frog effect, sending the swap. But she's not going to activate the effect of the town there. I guess not wanting to normal summon Stree, making herself vulnerable. She does have, I think, like 700 life points left or something like that. Do we have enough gas is a question. Anything we summon in an attack position will be negated. Going for Elf here. If you summon another monster in defense position, oh, here we're doing the Gigantic. Gigantic effect is going to activate. Detaching to summon out potentially a blue. And blue's going to search for the Jet here. Jet's going to push on itself, activating the effect. Searching for the Smashers, and Smashers isn't out. Oh my gosh. You're going to activate Smashers here, banishing for cost a Gigantic. And then we're going to banish the Gigantic as well to banish that M-Pen. It is going to go to the banish zone, but the game should be over here. Anyways, we can just link away for an Elf, and then Elf effect can just attack for game there. Well, we won game 1 even through the die roll. Very, very unfortunate for the Flu player, opening up practically unplayable. I mean, it is unplayable. Having 2 field spells is not doing anything for you. You could have activated Terraforming, I guess, to thin your decks and making your top deck better, but at the same time, then you'll have like 1 less bluff. Setting 2 cards could be relevant. I mean, there's not much in the Flu deck. I mean, some people are playing Book of Moons, so I guess you could essentially play some of that, play 2 Book of Moons, but I don't really feel like that's very, very popular these days. I know in the comment section of our deck profile, Someone said that they should be playing Book of Moon and 4 monsters. I mean, I disagree personally. I think that Book of Moon's not that great right now. Maybe going into Kashira format, it might be a little bit better. I just don't think personally it's the best option right now. You could play better cards, especially when you're doing so good going first, anyways. I don't think Apex Avion's necessarily the main as well. I think that three of your cards, the deck essentially just loses to itself by bricking if you're going first, and then going second if you're not playing going second card. That's the biggest problem. I don't think that seeing your big birds really is too key. If you open up 2 of them, your hand's pretty bad. So being able to open up, having only 3 in your deck going first or second is just objectively better, I believe, mathematically wise. But you guys can play whatever you guys want to play. I think that she's only playing 2 Apex, or 2 MPen 1 Avion as well. I'm in the main, but you could 100% play the Apex Avion as well. It is your deck. All decks I post on the channel are just our takes, our local takes, or our regional takes, whatever you guys want. It's not, no deck is set in stone. Or the Rivalry Warlords decks. Here we're just talking. I believe we're talking to someone else who didn't make top cut. Someone else who did not make top cut. We could also be talking to the store owner. And here, they're going to choose who's going to go first, and I would assume they're going to go first here. We do see a significantly better hand. We see a map, an MPen, an Eaglin, and the Adventure. So, for the effect here of the map, revealing, I believe that was an Eaglin. Banishing the Stree here. Oh, it was a Rubina, my bad. Normal summon the Rubina, activating the effect, chaining the Stree to adding it to their hand. Looking for the Barrier Statue here. Very, very good card. Then also when the Eaglin activate its effect, we're going to actually draw them on the effect. They do normal summon first. So here we're going to hope that they don't have another card. Then they're going to be tribute summoning with their normals for the MPen that they had already in their hand. But they will not be able to activate the effect of, they won't be able to normal summon the statue out, so. They're going to set a card there and pass. So here we can either think it's a trap card, and if we normal summon, we're going to be hit by that, by the field spell, so. We're going to activate the Lightning Storm here and calling spells and traps to make sure we can normal summon. And they're going to be chaining the Advent, banishing the Stree, I believe. And do we chain Ash Blossom to this? Do we just stop it altogether? Their last card in hand we know is going to be the statue. So we do choose the Ash this, trying to make sure that they get less advantage. We do not want them having the Stree, or not the Stree, they're adding another field spell to hand. We're gonna imperm the MPen. We just had it all there. Then we're gonna activate starter, summoning out the blue effect's gonna activate, adding the jet to hand, summoning out the jet, and then jet effect's gonna activate, adding us most likely. We're going for the Gamma Burst. Are we doing math here? There's no way. We just used 3 cards in our hand. We can't Gamma Burst after this. You should definitely add starter here. I mean, starter or smasher is just objectively fine. We're going to add these smashers here. If we can set up red, it makes sense. Oh, we're not going for smashers. We're going for the Gamma Burst. There's no way. We can't OTK through this. We use 3 cards in our hand. 4 cards in our hand if we're counting the Droll. Going for Sprint effects can activate, sending the Angler, summoning out 2 Beavers. We know the last card in our hand, so we are just speeding it up. We do not need to burn down that clock. We're both very competent players. We know what's going on. We're summoning out the Gigantic, which has 32 here. Then we're going to activate the effect. We're going to see something about the Swap Frog. Swap Frog is going to send the other Swap Frog here. And do we have one last extender? We're going to activate the Swap Frog effect, bouncing the... There's no way. We get the normal summon the Beaver, activate the effect, summon out the Angler. Oh my, we did not normal summon. We can just bounce back anything. Holy. All off of one starter. That is insane. And we have now the second body, so we can just go into our elf. Looks like we're looking at the Mosquito. Here we're trying to do math. Our phone is being used for right now, so we're for recording. So we're using hers to see if we can actually find a way to deal game here. We did add the Gamma Burst in hand. What's the last card in hand? I mean, here, if we make the Elf and then we make Toad, that's 22 plus 14 plus 32 plus whatever the 14 boost is. But if we make Mosquito here, we're going to go for the Elf, activate the Elf effect, summoning back the Swap Frog. Oh, this is potentially more than game. We're going to activate the Gamma Burst here, so that makes the Swap Frogs both be 24. The Elf is 28, and then the Gigantic is at 4,000. So we're going to attack into the M-Pen. They're going to be taking 12, I believe. M-Pen at 28. So they would be taking 12. They're taking 13. Then we're going to attack for the 28. And then we're going to attack for 48 there. And that's going to be, unfortunately, be game. We had the Feathers Duster in the hand as well. Unfortunately, just being able to droll your opponent and then Lightning Storm is just very, very good. So we were, in fact, able to take back that victory. We did lose the last one, but unfortunately now we're both 1-1, and I get to move on in Top Cut. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.